Hi, Marika. So there's a short video we're doing today, and you're going to go over some preventative tips and how we can keep our pets healthy. And I'll hand it over to you. I'm so excited to hear these tips.
Hi today, everyone. So my health or preventative tips really come from Jibba, my Swiss White Shepherd, who just turned 12. And she is just a sparkling light, and everyone that sees her walk asks how old she is and do not expect at all to hear 12. So I would like to share what I do for her, and then maybe this can help you as well to keep your animal healthy, to maybe prevent some future illnesses. So as you know, health and dis-ease of the body happens very often when the emotional state is not very well watched, when the animal can't release all their emotions. So for me, my first health tip for today is conscious touch. And very soon, within the next week, you will see a longer video with me and Jibba showing you how to do conscious touch as well. So it's really connecting, as we did in our previous short video, to the heart chakra, to their solar plexus, and just having a real good calm breathing together with your animal, and just spend that time in stillness just to release their emotions. So that's something that I do throughout the day. Jibbo often comes and asks for it. Sometimes I just look at her and I see a little bit of tension in her eyes, maybe in her neck I even see a bit of tension. Then I will go to her and just take a couple of breaths together until I see that she's a little calmer. So because I do this so regularly, she's just relaxed, she's happy, she always has a smile on her face. Besides her emotional state, my next tip is about nutrition. So I chose to feed Jibba raw. I've only started to do this the last 2 years of her life. Before that, I was working for a conventional veterinarian, and I was just feeding the kibble how most people are feeding kibble to their animals. As soon as I changed Jibba on raw food, and I do a mix of tripe, turkey, chicken, sometimes a little bit of beef. I don't use too much beef with her because she's a little sensitive to that. So it's really kind of finding what works for your animal. But I noticed that the fatty tissue bumps that she had on multiple places in her body, they actually disappeared, and the ones that she still has are shrunken, for sure half in size. Her overall condition of her body, her energy, I found was better. So I'm a great supporter of raw food. Please do your research. One website, drtobias.com. It's also on my website. I have a whole page with all his information as well. Look him up, Dr. Tobias. He's an amazing veterinarian who supports cooked and raw diet and gives online courses for free on his website. So I would really recommend you to check that out. And then for my supplements, I offer Jibba because she had 2 knee surgeries. She tore her ACL. She's got spondylosis, arthritis in her spine. She's been doing a lot of jumping. I used to have horses, and she would run in the forest with me. We would play with the frisbee. She's always been a very active dog, so she had a lot of body pain. For this body pain, I offer her a combination of CBD drops, and I'm giving her 2 milligrams per kilo. So that's quite a high dosage. Most supporting veterinarians advise between 0.5 milligram per kilo up to 2 milligrams per kilo of body weight. So this is very, very important to calculate this properly. Find a veterinarian who can support you with the proper dosing of CBD. But for Jibba, I've been having amazing, amazing results. The glaucoma that was in her eyes has disappeared. She has super, super clear eyes. She gets up in the morning with ease. She is a happy dog. She has good appetite. She has a very good bowel movement. She just feels in balance. If I do not give the CBD at all, then I would have to give a pharmaceutical painkiller like Metacam or maybe even stronger. So for me personally, I chose to give her a very high dosage of CBD, and I do this in combination with golden paste. And this is a turmeric paste that's made with coconut oil and black pepper. I can put the link underneath as well if you would like to make the golden paste yourself. It's quite an amazing anti-inflammatory. It's a pain reliever. Jibba had some, her breast tissue was a bit swollen. I have a feeling that could be from outside dirt, that her body started to respond. With the turmeric for 10 days, it was gone. I have to say this whole video is not a substitute for veterinarian care. Please visit your veterinarian when there's an illness, imbalance going on with your veterinarian. Maybe there's even a holistic veterinarian in your neighborhood. And these are supplements that I use to support Jibba. And therefore, don't even have to visit the veterinarian. I don't have to wait until something goes off balance. So yeah, I'm using the CBD, I use the golden paste, and then I add a mushroom supplement to it. And this mushroom supplement you can find in the better pet stores or online. And it's a combination of very carefully selected mushrooms that support the well-being and the immune system of our animals. Just check.
I gotta write this down. So CBD.
Yeah, so those are my secret tricks, my secret tips that I use for Jibba. So it's conscious touch, making sure the emotional state is always very well balanced, monitored, that your animal knows that he can come to you to help him stabilize the emotions, and that's what happens with conscious touch. So watch the other video maybe to learn a bit more about that. So then I do the CBD, the golden paste, and I do the mushroom supplement. And just a lot of meditation and a lot of tuning in and checking in with her, what she needs, and adapting that when needed.
And I want to add, because Chewy is a smaller dog, so there's a natural product. You got to make sure, because they have such small little teeth. And especially if they're on a raw diet or a wet food, like they're more susceptible. They're just more prone to food sticking. Chewy, I mean, you can try to brush their teeth. It depends on the dog. He's not.
Yeah.
You know what I do is it's a sea kelp. It's a kelp. It's like a natural sprinkle.
Beautiful.
And you put it in their food, and it helps to break down the tartar. Just talk to your. And I go to a really great local pet supply shop, pet food store, but they do a lot of organic, natural, healthy.
Beautiful. So it's like a toothpaste with kelp in. I have to try that.
It's not even a toothpaste. It's like a sprinkle on the food.
Okay. So you don't even have to rub. So it's just easy.
You don't even, it's a topper. You just put it on their food. And so as they eat it, it's like a sea kelp or something of the sort. And it helps to break down the tartar.
Okay.
But you just buy it. It comes in a little jar, and you just put a little topper.
That sounds lovely.
Maybe it's supposed to help. So, anyways, I just thought I'd throw that in because I know oral health is very important, and especially with those smaller dogs. Like the small dogs, really, they're more susceptible because their teeth are so tiny.
Oh, for sure. Maybe we can even put the link underneath too, because that's for sure very important. Yeah. And when their oral health is better, or differently, when they have a lot of plaque, it goes on the heart and on the kidneys as well. So long term, that's very, very unhealthy to have a lot of plaque. For Jibba, for her teeth, I always give her raw bones, or I just give her some real hard bones from the better pet stores, and that usually gives a really nice clean teeth.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
For the smaller dogs, that's often a harder challenge. So this is great advice.
Yeah, I'll link it. I'll get my product. We can link it below.
Yeah, we're just making all these videos to offer this to you and to help you out. So we all had to do our journey in finding all these products and finding what worked for us. So we'd love to share it all with you.
Thanks, Marieke. Thanks for your tips. I'm definitely interested in looking into the CBD. That is something I've heard of, and the mushroom as well, and the golden paste. I mean, and the conscious touch is awesome too. So thank you so much.
Thank you. See you next time.
See you next time.